What up guys, Annie here, Guild Forever, going to be doing a brief little review for, actually that's a little loud, give me a second. Alright, there we go. Sorry guys, just having a little background music, don't worry, from what I found this is copyright free. So I just wanted to add some background music just so it didn't seem so dead silent. But yeah, this is the second series, Kamen Rider Den-O, that's gonna get the 3-episode treatment. Then tomorrow I'll be doing a 3-episode treatment for Ultra Q. And after that, like the day after tomorrow, that's a movie, isn't it? Anyway, the day after tomorrow, we're going back to 1 episode each for each series, and if we get the like goal, like per usual, once again, every video they're gonna be 3 separate videos, and if they get a certain amount of likes, depending on the like goal will determine what happens. So per usual, alright guys? So yeah, Kamen Rider Den-O. But before I get into the review, I gotta get into my usual spiel. Again, don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, comment, and watch this video from beginning to end, because that way we can finally hit that YouTube algorithm and become monetized. As I always keep saying, we hit the sub count, we're just missing the watch time. If we can just get the watch time to go up in all these videos, it'd be a great deal to me. It helped the channel a lot, and we can finally move forward. So please guys, please, I can't stretch it enough, please watch this video from beginning to end, or watch as much as you are able to. And if you don't even want to do that and you'd be like, man, I don't want to watch this video, let me just click off and look at the reaction, and be like, all right, look, if you want to do that, and at least hit the like button on this video, this redirect video here, if you can hit the like button on it, I'm like, hey, you know what, that's good enough for me, because you want to do that anyway. Well, there is no like goal for this particular video because we're still going through the like goal benefits. This is the second part of it. The final and third part will be tomorrow. So there is no like goal for this particular video, but if you would, that'd be great. That'd just be great if you guys could. But yeah, so other than that, let's get into the review itself. Kamen Rider Den-O. We got introduced to a new character, Kentaros, which I'm not gonna lie to you, man, this guy is a savage. It's like he has the body of a damn overpowered beast, but at the same time he has such a kindred soul because he feels things. But I like his catchphrase. He's like, my strength will make you cry. I thought that was hilarious. Now we got all their catchphrase. I'm guessing Momotaro's catchphrase is Ore Sanjo, which is I have arrived. Uratoros is shall I or can I reel you in, and then Kentaros is that my strength will make you cry. I know there's a 4th IMAGIN yet to appear, but he or she will appear very soon. I'm assuming. Once that happens, I'm certain we're gonna get into the heart of the story, more along the lines of the guy with the pocket watch, which he literally appears. Well, he doesn't appear every episode. He appears when he appears, but when he does, it's like, who are you? What are you doing here? And why do you are always looking at your pocket watch? I don't know. I feel like this is my theory. I feel like he could be related to Hana. What was her name? The one that apparently her time was destroyed. I feel like he's coming from her time period that no longer exists. That's my theory anyway. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I feel like it could be very much so that. Whatever it may be, and now we even got to learn a bit more about her past, because for the longest time we know quite a bit about Ryotaro. Of course, he's the main character. We know hardly diddly doo da squat about this chickie here. So I'm very appreciative that we finally get to learn more about her, because I feel like it's been a long time coming. But now that we finally realize what she's all about, or at least a little taste, you can will, or a little good idea of why she is the way she is and what's her deal in all this. Her time is literally within the den liner. Of course, I wonder, is she able to stay outside the den liner for that long? Like, if she's away from the den liner for, let's just say, a couple days to a week, would something happen to her? Because I noticed she's practically there almost all the time. The only time she ever leaves is when it's due to the case of what's it's called, an IMAGIN, or just related to Ryotaro's condition. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, Ryotaro has been going through a lot. His body has been suffering quite a bit with all these ridiculous battles and all these IMAGINs just taking over his body, which, I mean, let's be fair, Ryotaro is a very kind-hearted person, which makes you wonder, why does he even have bad luck to begin with? He let Kentaros into his body just so he wouldn't die, and that's a very noble thing to do. Granted, you already have 2 IMAGINs, now you have a 3rd one, and a 4th one I'm pretty sure is on the way, whoever it may be. But regardless of that, it was still good to see on how he was able to willing to accept Kentaros. I mean, Kentaros is actually a really good person. Well, IMAGIN. Everything about this guy is not evil. Granted, the only thing he wants to do is show off his strength, or just to prove how amazingly strong he is. Well, I'm not sure about prove. Maybe it's just an abundance of confidence in his own strength. Maybe he's not trying to prove anything. It's more like he's self-confident in his own strength. Now, the one that I feel like really wants to prove himself is Momotaro's. He's always trying to pick a fight, and whenever he loses, his pride gets scarred. So he's always trying to find someone to fight, because that's, I guess you can say, what helps him feel alive. But at the same time, whenever he finds someone that's either beats him or can keep up with him, he does not rest, or he just keeps going until he eventually beats that person. Kentaros, though, he still has yet to beat him, and it drives him mad because he literally has to live with the person that whooped his behind, not once but twice. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm sure that can hurt someone's ego, and I mean a lot, but buddy, it is what it is. Chill, work together, come on now. Like, we don't need this crap. Just work with the man, for Christ's sake. Even though I'm not gonna lie to you, Kentaros comes and goes as he pleases. But I noticed it looks like it's a particular word that everyone is aware of that he somehow hears. And when he hears it, he just jumps in and takes over Ryotaro's body. So how does that work? What is it that triggers him to wake up and be like, oh, hell no, I'm in this? Like, what is the word? It seems like it has something to do with cry, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm guessing. I'm not 100% certain. If someone can clear that up for me, that'd be a great help. So yeah. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I really do like this IMAGIN. Out of all the IMAGINs, I feel like this is the one I like the most. For the longest time, I liked Momotaro's. He's a pretty interesting character. There's layers to him, but I feel like lately he's been very repetitive in his character. Like, he just wants to fight, he just wants to prove himself. He does not like company in the den liner, that's for sure. But when it comes to the grand depth of things, it's very linear, if that makes sense. Well, we're still very early on in the series. We're like, what, at this point, 11 episodes in? So there's still plenty of time to grow for Momotaro's. But in regards to initial impressions alone, Kentaros feels like the one that I actually do like. He's an IMAGIN I like a lot. I mean, I feel like I don't feel like anyone really dislikes him. He's such a good character that I feel like it's almost impossible to dislike him. Let me ask you, for those of you watching this, do you know anyone that dislikes Kentaros? Do you yourself dislike Kentaros? Let me know. I'm just very curious on your thoughts on that. I just thought that'd be something I'd discuss. Yeah, what else? Furthermore, I will have to say that it seems like, I don't know why, I could be wrong, but I feel like sometime in the future, what am I trying to say? Sometime in the future, Ryotaro might come along, because remember I mentioned before that I would like to see Ryotaro learn to fight on his own. It's not that I have an issue with the Imagins taking over his body and fighting. It's still cool to see, but I kind of want to see him do his part in fighting as well. You know what I mean? But I feel like that time is getting closer due to the fact, remember when he was getting jumped by all those those dojo members? Yeah, first of all, jumping one on one like everyone jumping on one person, that's just stupid. Like, come on now. I thought you're all about honor. Where is the honor in that? But yeah, anyway, getting to my point. Remember when that one guy grabbed Ryotaro and then he shoved him, and he shoved him so hard that he ended up on top of some kind of playground thing? So it makes me think, like, maybe due to all the Imagines in, like, pretty much living in his body, it's causing him to get some kind of metamorphosis, maybe of mutation, or even just he's no longer human. It could just be that simple. That'd be crazy, but that'd be interesting though, because it means he can learn how to fight on his own. But once again, it's not a massive big deal if I don't see him fight on his own often. It's just it would give so much depth to the character if we see him fight his own battles. You know what I mean? It's not like, what I'm trying to say is, it's not a must-have, but it would be appreciated. You know what I mean? All right. But anyway, I'm gonna end the review here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hashtag my strength will make you cry in the comment section down below. Shout out to Kentaros, man. He's such a good character, and I'm not gonna lie to you, his Kamen Rider design is so cool. Would I say it's my favorite? Honestly, I'm gonna have to say that Uratoros is probably still my favorite looking Kamen Rider design, because it kind of gives a more bug-like feature. And for those of you that don't know, what really made me like Kamen Rider to begin with is their bug insect looking aesthetics. That's what makes me fall in love with Kamen Rider. Granted, if it doesn't have it, it's fine. I still love Kamen Rider nonetheless, but it's that bug-like feature that really make me grow to like it, you know? For example, like me, like this will tell you a lot about me. In Pokemon, my favorite type is bug type. In Digimon, my favorite Digimon is anything related to Wormmon. Kamen Rider, I like the bug aesthetics. I like bugs, okay? But not in a weird way, if that's what you're thinking. So don't look at it like that. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I just like the aesthetics, you know what I mean? When it's related to anime, gaming, or stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Peace. I'm out.